Yeah. You hear that? That ain't thunder. I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. Every lie I ever told still echo in time. They don't scream loud, they hum low and steady, like a blade in silk saying you ain't ready. I tried to bury truth under pride and applause, built a throne out of reasons, defended my flaws. But the mirror don't blink, it just stares back cold, shows the cracks in the crown and the rust in the gold. I remember the faces I swore I protect, now their silence hits harder than any regret. I move the rooms like I'm clean, like I'm clear, but my conscience got teeth and it's biting my ear. It stings, it stings when the quiet comes in, when the night lays you down with the weight of your sin. No judge, no jury, no crowd in the stands, just truth with a needle and blood on your hands. It stings, it stings. No escape from within. You can run from the world, but you can't outrun skin. It carves little marks only you ever see, just stings of conscience, don't let you be free. I wore righteousness like a tailored suit, spoke heavy on loyalty, bitter on fruit, pointed fingers quick, kept my halo bright. But I fed my hunger in the dark of night. I said it was survival, I said it was fate, said the system was crooked so I be straight. But the math don't lie when the lights go dim. Every shortcut taken leaves the spirit thin. I replay conversations I twisted to win, every subtle manipulation dressed as a grin. I told myself power was all that it cost, didn't count what it took when integrity's lost. That ain't fear, that's memory. Every promise bent, every boundary crossed, every I'm fine said when somebody paid the cost. It stays. When the silence grows wide, when there's nowhere to hide what you keep inside. No cern and no threat, no heavenly screen, just a fracture between who you are and who you seem. Steady and slow, like rain on a roof that won't let you go. It don't want revenge, it just wants repair, but first it will make you painfully aware. Maybe the sting ain't meant to destroy, maybe it's warning before you deploy. Another excuse, another disguise, another soft murder behind your eyes. Maybe that pain is a compass needle, piercing the skin just enough to be lethal to the version of you that feeds on deceit, but not to the one that's ready to meet the truth without flinching, the fall without spin, the courage to name what's rotting within. The sting can be mercy if you let it speak. It don't break the strong, it refines the weak. It stings, but it's keeping you real, a wound that reminds you your heart can still feel. No chains, no flames, no public decree, just conscience carving who you'll be. It stings, and that's how you know you ain't fully lost. You can still grow, the pain is a sign you ain't turned to stone. The sharpest truth is the one you own. Feel it. Yo, numb it. Let it sting. You hear that? That ain't thunder. I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. Every lie I ever told still echo in time. They don't scream loud, they hum low and steady, like a blade in silk saying you ain't ready. I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. Hey, you hear that? Hey, you hear that? I walk with a shadow. You hear that? You hear that? I walk with a shadow. 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 You hear that? That ain't thunder. I walk with a shadow. You hear that? Yeah, you hear that? I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. Every lie I ever told still echoing time. I walk with a shadow. You hear that? I walk with a shadow stitched into my spine. I walk with a shadow into my spine. I walk with a shadow into my spine. I walk with a shadow.
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 I walk with a shadow. You hear that? You hear that?
I walk with a shadow.
You hear that?
I walk with a shadow.
You hear that? I walk with a shadow. Yeah. I walk with a shadow.